There's a general outline and a plan. And as long as the start and end points are there, that's about the only thing that ever usually goes according to plan. Something about mice and men. Focus on the end goal, and I think that's probably how I deal with it, how I get through it, and then I go and enjoy my pups afterwards. I ended up in rescue in San Antonio because I was flipping through my Facebook one day and saw that Friday night a dog, little young puppy who had an adopter waiting for him but couldn't take him on Sunday, was going to be euthanized that night unless they got him out. I ended up transporting that dog to her. I thought that we're a no-kill city, so this must be just some crazy crisis that we're going through, and we'll get through it, and then I can go back to being a normal human being again. It wasn't until about the 4th day that I realized, no, this is normal.
Here in Texas, we have a really high stray population. Not everybody believes in your dog in your house, on your couch. Not everybody believes in neutering or spaying their animal.
There is just an overwhelming amount of dogs here, and they have such a higher demand up in the north areas. And, you know, we were euthanizing great dogs. And if you take them up north, people are waiting in lines. People want these dogs up there, and we want them to go where they're wanted.
So what it's supposed to look like is our departure time. In the summer times, you know, we leave at night in order to avoid all of the excess heat that we're going to have to deal with, especially with these 100-degree days. But the way we'll be going up through Moab, it's just a really scenic, nice, quiet route that you pretty much don't have to worry about anybody bothering you on. We had 22 dogs on this run. Normally we have between 35 and 40, sometimes as many as 50. There's a lot of moving pieces, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong when you're traveling that much of a distance, that much time. There's always something going on. There's always a hurdle to jump. There's always some kind of problem that needs fixing. We actually had fewer obstacles than normal on this transfer. Just one bigger obstacle than most. We were all kind of there on the side of the road with a bunch of stuff and a vehicle that I couldn't fix, in the middle of nowhere at that.
Well, luckily, I woke up really early to check my messages to see what our ETA was, because we were all just going to meet at PAWS and just help unload and get everybody settled.
We get a call saying, hey, we're broken down in the middle of Washington, we're just short of Ellensburg. Can you rally the troops and get as many people over here as you can? You know, poor things, they've got to be stressed.
I was like, let's just caravan it. Just get as many SUVs as we can get our hands on as fast as we can and get on the road, and it was like magic.
In 2018, Matt transported 215 dogs to PAWS, and I think last year he drove a total of over 400 dogs out of Texas to local shelters up here. That means the dogs get to live, they get a chance at life.
We get here, and it's like they know we're done. Don't ask me how. That one's beyond me.